Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Starfield. So today, as they talked about some time ago, there is a memorial service for Barrett. So we have come back to the lodge to attend that service. I did not think about my attire. I mean, do I have anything better to wear? My options are pretty limited. All right, yeah. This is my. This kind of. Sure, we'll put this on. Do I have a nicer hat? Yeah, this is pretty good. I don't want to wear my dancer outfit because I've already worn my. This is new. This is special attire. This is how Barrett would have wanted it. I do need to take a nap at some point, but it doesn't have to be this second.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Say a few words. I didn't quite make it to the podium. Hello, everyone. Barrett was my friend. If he was here, he would tell us to keep going, to never stop. I wish I could move closer to the podium, but I'm stricken with fear. I will do everything I can to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
I can talk to the easel. End with a... Does this end the entire thing? I want people to be able to talk. Oh, you're going to do it while I'm doing this.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. But what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive searching. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I think I'd like to speak again. Oh, I can't. I was hoping to actually make it to the podium this time. Hey, Walter.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings.
Well,
no God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. However, I know Barrett would have appreciated the sentiment.
This is all very sweet. It is just very hard when I, like, talk to Barrett. Like, Barrett is thriving elsewhere. Oh, is that it? What's the next marker? Leave when you're ready. Optional, speak with everyone. Oh, I can't even re-talk to this. Okay. And Noelle does not...
I hope this
okay.
is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, Noelle. Thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa, former chair of Constellation. I wish the circumstances of my visit were better.
Thank you for coming.
Unfortunately, this isn't the first Constellation funeral I've been to. After 35 years, you say goodbye to a lot of friends. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel numb just thinking about it. I was the one who invited Barrett to join. He was so brilliant. Even if the rest of us couldn't always keep up.
What was Barrett like back then?
Exactly the same as when you met him, I bet. Oh, smiles. Saying just the wrong thing at just the right time. You don't mentor someone like Barrett as much as you let him go and try to contain the damage later, eh?
Were you and Barrett close?
Yes. I officiated his wedding. Young Irvin. I told him he was signing up for a lot with Barrett, but he didn't care. I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they? We're more of a family than an organization. All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it, anyway.
CB McCoy, you know this. You did an entire quest line. I don't feel like I should even be offered this as a response. I literally I talked to the lawyer, like I did all the stuff. Barrett was married?
He never mentioned that. I suppose he didn't want to talk about it after what happened. The colony board took so much from us all.
So you were the chair before Sarah?
Oh, yes. I was Sebastian Banks' protege, if that gives you any idea of how long I was part of our little club.
You knew Sebastian Banks?
Knew him, argued with him, tried to carry on his memory when he vanished. Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminded us that he was still here, in the bones of this old building.
Sebastian is almost certainly a Starborn. Might be the hunter. We'll find out.
Hey, how are you holding up?
Hey, I'm really good at astrodynamics. What about you? How are you?
It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay.
I'm fine.
Just don't forget to take time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
You can grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
I do need to lay down for an hour on a cot.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
In this light, Walter looks like the G-Man, but if the G-Man, was sadder. Less angry and more sad or something. Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I mean, I only really believe in truck.
Somewhere deep down, I think we all wish it's not true. But part of us knows there's no going back. Even if there is something in the beyond, it's not here, is it? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Well, I've talked to you for 45 seconds. No more of that.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Funerals are more for the living, is that it?
Yes. We don't have a way of knowing whether we really touch the departed with our grief. We just have to have faith.
It's okay to grieve.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Oh man, is Vasco grieving?
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
Do you, can you feel emotion?
No, I don't. I'm programmed to analyze sensory and biometric data, so I can cross-reference. But I do not feel, as you seem to imply. I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
I'm going to say yes just to hear how bad this is going to be.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely helpful.
I will note that feedback for later.
Oh, there are more people here. I was hoping to climb on your head. That's not going to work. All right, we'll take the long way. I probably should wait to lay down because these people might disappear.
Hi.
So look, I'm literally the last person who should be talking to a kid about death, but here I am.
Is talking supposed to make us all feel better? Is that why we're all here?
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
Well, there's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now.
Jesus, Cora.
Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while.
All right.
Okay?
Who's next?
Everyone is in mourning. I understand. but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
What do you mean?
After the shock of what happened faded, I have felt nothing else. Just a numbness.
That's normal.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
There's no right way to feel.
Thank you.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Someone wants to talk to me. No drinks. You can give my round to the void.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
Yes, into another universe. Two old friends.
Aye.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
Sam, there was a funeral.
Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
Yeah, it's okay to admit you're sad, Sam. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals.
I did it.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Sam, what? What?
Good talking to you. Lodge sure feels like a lonelier place. Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you. Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now.
I need to talk to you. All right, let's talk. Nah, I can't do that. I am too sad. Okay. Do I have a bed? This is mine. I don't know if this is mine, but I'm sleeping it. Finally, I got my poison removed. I'm feeling good. Now it's time to get out of here. Well, we attended that. That's good. Barrett, what, like, considering so many of the Bethesda companions, I did really like Barrett. I was a little upset that he died. Because I was like, man, I liked you. There's been a lot of Bethesda companions I did not like. So, of course, the one I'm like, oh, this is a really good companion. He's dead. All right, there's a few of these. Unearthed. The emissary has given me a key to a base on Luna, Earth's moon, saying I'll learn more about the artifacts if I investigate. That's right. That's right. And there's also powers. This one we already know. We have to talk to Vlad to locate the temples, but he's in mourning, so we could do this. No, we can't. All right. We are not allowed to do that right now. No problem. So we've been here before. Oh, I don't have a companion right now. I guess I should have asked Sarah to come with me again. I didn't. Whoops. Just me here, all alone. Oh, I haven't been here before. I've just been on the moon. I think I didn't... Oh, I think I came to the moon just to, like, hop around and have a little fun. I'm on the moon. What's that? Where's Earth? I feel like I should be able to see Earth. Huh. Nothing here. Let's check this. Voltaire. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of PI it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. Project Prism launch. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us on the roof at 9. Our partner will also be on the radio for the launch. We'll be recording the event, so be on your best behavior. Okay. So there's a recording. Restricted equipment key. I love that. At some point I'll have to go back to the lodge and grab Sarah. I'm here now, so I'm not going to do it, but I will get back and grab her. She makes the most sense to keep working with because I've already put so much time and effort. And eventually I'll unlock like her backstory mission or whatever, like I did with Barrett. Gains. Pain. Perfect. Very helpful. Moonbase Slate 4?
Okay, confession time. Being single on a moonbase is the worst. I only get like an hour to use the communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there, I'm a scientist. Deadly employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line.
You seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
Hey, no one asked you.
This will be fun. I like these slates already.
You ever get jealous? You know, the crew in the shipyard? Building the actual vessels that are gonna travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, that was the entirety of that one.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
So I've found 1, 4, and 5. No, wait, 2, 4, and 5. I haven't seen any other ones. I'll keep looking around. It's hard to tell where these things could be. I need to eventually get upstairs. Oh, here's another. Oh, here's the first one.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking it to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
Voltaire really is something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool. Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. You're welcome, humanity.
So that was 1 through 5, which might be all of them. Never mind, there's a 6th one.
When I accepted the assignment up here, we were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological study said it helped when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed. The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I won't be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, Babushka. Thank you for teaching me math. It brought me to the moon.
That's very sweet. What was in here? This is something I can sell. That's it. This is a sad episode. There's a funeral service and a grandma that passed away. This is a lot. Where is it I'm supposed to go? Further upstairs. How do I... Which... What? Where... How... Oh, I guess I need to go outside. I suppose. Maybe. Go outside and then get up onto the roof. Perhaps. Hold on real quick. Yeah. Never not take med packs. There we go. Probably not anything else up here. It said we collected all the slates.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Go to NASA. Okay, sure. But first, I think it would be appropriate if we went and picked, the first grav drive was developed with the help of NASA on Earth. I need to find out how this is connected with the artifact. What I'm going to do first, though, is go pick up Sarah. I would prefer if she was with me. Where are you?
Let's get a second opinion, shall we? Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
What?
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the Eye, as well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
Barrett, for all his antics, was an essential part of this group. And a friend.
Thank you, Walter. That was kind of you.
Well, it's not about looking for thanks. It needed to be done, that's all.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah, I know we argue about money all the time. Most of it is in jest, but occasionally it's not. This is the one way I can best contribute to our work. It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling about minor expenses. But it was important to me that I do this.
Fair enough. Well, since we're already talking about this, there is one more thing I'd like to do for Barrett, and I'd appreciate your input. Nothing extravagant, just a small plaque here in the lodge. Something to remember them by. Where do you think would be appropriate?
It should be in the garden.
I hadn't thought of that. That's a nice idea. Any objections, Walter?
No, I think this is a fine idea.
Then it's settled. I'm glad we had this discussion.
And now, perhaps we can try and move on.
Yes, I think that's right.
I really enjoyed Walter walking towards me one step and then turning around and being like, but wait, there's more. Hey, do you want to come with me? You ready to head back out?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's go. All right, now my active companion. Go to NASA. Where NASA? On Earth? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but like... Oh, this is weird. This is very... Where did I park? Where's the ship? Where is the ship? Like over there somewhere, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where I parked.
Unless I'm mistaken, that's one of the launch towers used during the evacuation of the Earth. I can't even imagine the chaos.
Neat. Briefly, I thought that, like, oh, like, NASA as an organization is somehow still around. They're like, no. You are going to the remains of NASA.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Sure.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
If it's an emergency of some kind, we can head there.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
Are you receiving these messages often?
No, it's the first time. But the fact that they're reaching out, well, it's given me a lot to think about.
Are you upset that I'm keeping you away from the lodge?
You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Must have been painful considering that was your department.
Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
Remind me, because sometimes I forget which war?
Seriously? The Colony War.
The Colony War, yes.
You know, that little incident that caused the death of thousands of decent men and women as they squabbled over border disputes?
Yeah.
That war.
Sorry, I was busy with truck at the time. It's ridiculous to accept all the blame.
Oh, like hell I can't.
Oh, okay.
You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder,
I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value.
I mean, no matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you can't win.
That's just it, though. They left me to my own devices, and yet I somehow screwed everything up.
At least Constellation's been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
Maybe you should resign your position as chair and just explore.
Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating.
I'm sorry I pushed so hard.
No. I'm the one that should be apologizing. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I mean, I give a damn.
Of course you do. I'm just not thinking straight right now. Phew, this has taken a lot out of me, so maybe we should just leave things right here. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
All right, well, let's go into NASA. Find a way inside is a... Sometimes this will tell me where to go. It does not. All right, we can fly.
The most likely way into the NASA facility would be via an elevator shaft taking us straight down.
Emergency power cell. There's been times before where we've had to collect these and then put them into a thing.
The occupants of this colony ship found alternate transportation to evacuate the Earth before it was too late.
I mean, maybe. So we're gonna look around. Okay. This is interesting. Like, we have to get in. That's step one. Step one to NASA is enter NASA. Eesh. I've also, there's some weapon slots that I don't have, that I'm not using, so I'm going to have to deal with that at some point too. Jump. Jump, though. Jump. There we go. Because, like, you can climb in this game. That's a big deal. You haven't always been able to climb, so climbing is important. We're going to climb, man. We can keep working up that way. Is there anything over here? What is that? Water. Digipick. Digipicks have been around for a long time. We have had the Digipick technology for a while. I picked up that power cell, and now I'm like, oh, well, not so sure that I will need that. Maybe. Kind of looks like we are more or less doing some platforming here, which is fine. I think platforming can be fun. It's a little scary sometimes to do it in a game like this. A NASA notebook. Bye. Reminder, nothing. This is very cool. I do like this. I do like the idea that I'm in NASA. Like, it's destroyed, and I'm looking at, like, the remnants, and that's all very neat.
The gantry was in loading position. I wonder what prevented this particular colony ship from lifting off.
Yeah, I'm curious what we're going to find in that ship. I don't know if we're going to get to go in it. I hope we do, but it also could be a sad. Oh, I'm taking this. I'm taking a NASA toy rocket. Never seen that before. A NASA snow globe? Oh my god, we're finding so many fun, unique things. Alright. This is big place, but we have a general idea of the direction we need to be heading, so let's keep going. I can do this, right? Hell yeah. Apparently we found a way inside, which means that power cell is... I probably didn't need it. Probably. Got the NASA access code. Oh, wait! I did need it. Look at that. Although there's some more right here. This is worthless. Okay, well, I did it good. This is cool. This is very cool. This is very cool. There's not going to be any, like spacers or anything in here. There's like a 0% chance of that.
Looks like it was some type of crew preparation area. Probably the last step before boarding. It's definitely seen better days.
Not anything of interest. These computers don't work. No, there's something over here. What is this? Oh, this computer does work. Launch procedures? Remember, the final vitals and suit seal checks are essential. Yes, we've come a long way as far as tolerances. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be, but these people's lives are still in our hands. I know there's rumors that the next launch is slated to be canceled, but let's not have that be on us. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel just a little bit safer, and we can use every ounce we can get. Access station logs. Error. Archives damaged. Delivery from Mars.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars? Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in materials science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was just to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
So the reason that we're here was it was about the birthplace of the grav drive, right? Like that was the initial reason that we came here, I think. Door. Oh. Oh. I like plushies. Oh my god. I will eat this in honor of Barrett. Oh man, a lemon and a lime? That's basically Sprite. I will eat that also in honor of Barrett. That's nothing. We need to jump down. I wonder how long that sandwich has been there.
This structural damage. We need to be careful around here.
This is very cool. This is very cool.
Oh my goodness. Some of the artifacts here are from the earliest years of NASA. Oh, what a shame all of this was left behind to deteriorate.
This is very, very cool. I like this a lot. What a weird episode, too, because, like, the beginning of the episode is, like, sad. There's just, like, sad things. But we are ending on a very high note because, like, we're going to get a chance to explore this place, and I like this a lot. We're going to stop here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time for the continuation of more Stephen Plays Starfield.